My name is Sarah Kaiser, and I am making the choice today to get baptized. I have struggled with the idea of God a lot in my life. I grew up in a family with a loving mom and a dad who was an addict. I got into an abusive relationship around the age of 16. Stayed in that relationship for about 5 years, suffered mental and physical abuse, had a daughter, finally made the decision to leave that life in June of 2005. I went to school, got a job, started off, working in the public health field, and then got offered a job at a prison in East St. Louis to work in counseling, which is something that I had always wanted to do. I had turned that job down, and a couple of years later, I had the opportunity to do the same job at a different place that I was counseling men who were also domestic abusers. It was really kind of a life-changing thing for me because I got to see the other side of it and I found a little bit of acceptance. But I didn't really see how it had impacted me until I switched jobs again to work with women who are also in their addiction and who had experienced domestic abuse as well. So a lot of my stuff from my past started coming up, and it was really hard to deal with. Suffered with anxiety and depression and just kind of getting my way back to life. I have been thinking about going to church for the last several years. Never really made it to there. I was baptized Catholic when I was a baby, went to Catholic school for a couple of years, and haven't really been a part of a church since. I went intermittently with my mom for a little bit, but never really found my place. I always kind of felt judged. And it was actually Cindy Campbell who introduced me to Cross Church, and I'd been going to the gym where she works and have known her for a little over a year. And she had posted on Facebook one day, I think it was August 16th, 2015, that she wished that she could just kidnap everybody in Macoupin County and take them to her church because she loved it so much. It wasn't a couple weeks later that I decided to go, and I've been coming ever since. I knew immediately when I sat through the first service that this was the place for me and that this was where I could find that connection to God that I had been looking for so long. I finally accepted Christ into my life formally last week when I made the choice to get baptized. I suffered with a lot of anxiety and, like I said, depression. I got help with that, and since I started coming to Cross Church, I have been at peace. I never really knew what that word peace meant until I started coming here. It has been a tremendous relief in my life to be able to give things over to God and really mean it. I've made the choice to get baptized because I finally feel that I'm at the point in my life where God is moving in me and wants me to make this formal gesture to accept Him into my life and to start living in the way that He wants me to live.
Sarah, I baptize you, my sister, in the name of the Father and Son and the Holy Spirit.